In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get this little Christmas holiday look. So first I'm starting off with my Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. Then I'm going in with a mixture of my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer mixed with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I don't have a shade that matches me, so I mix medium first and then I put fair above it. And then I'm just highlighting the areas of my face with my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Pen. I use my RCMA No Color Powder to set my under eye, and I do a little bit of a bake, and then whatever builds up in the inner corner I use to set my eyelids. Then I'm going to go in with this shade from my Morphe 350 palette just to set my eyelids even more while I'm waiting for my under eyes to bake. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I'm just combing my brows first, and then I go in and fill them. And what I like to do is just draw a line underneath the beginning of my eyebrows like so. And it doesn't really matter if it looks a little harsh in the beginning, because then I go in with the spoolie and blend everything out. And I usually fill in my left eyebrow a little bit more than my right one because it's the more sparse one, but for the most part this is all I do for my eyebrows. Now I'm just removing the excess powder. Now I use my Morphe E17 to work my transition shade into my crease. I do this like 2 or 3 times until I get the deepness that I want. A clean Morphe E27 just to blend everything out, and I do this a couple of times. I go in with more transition color to deepen it, and then I use a clean brush just to blend everything out and make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I go in with a pencil brush and this shade right here to deepen up the crease even more and add more dimension. And again, I always go in with a clean E27 to blend everything out. Now I go in with this color just to further deepen the look, and first I start in the outer V and then work my way into the inner corners, and it's gonna look a little harsh at first, but we're gonna go in with the E27 again and blend everything out. Finally, some shimmer. I'm going in with this shade, and my favorite way to apply any shimmer is with my finger. I think you get the most pigmentation this way, and I go in twice with this shimmer. Then I use a brush to get in the areas that my finger couldn't get in, and this is just a MAC 242. Now I'm adding a mixture of all of the matte shades that I use to my lower lash line. Next, I'm just lining my waterline with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the color Overboard, and I love this color so much. Next, I use this shimmer to highlight my inner corners. Then I go in with this color on a small angled brush, and I start creating a faux wing. And then I take another small clean brush and I start smoking the wing out and blending it so it looks seamless. And I do this a couple of times until I get the darkness that I want in the wing. Next, I go in with this shade to highlight my brow bone. To contour, I used the contour shade in my Smashbox palette with an Ita brush. and I used that same Smashbox step-by-step contour palette, but this time I used the bronze shade to bronze my face. For blush, I used Warm Soul by MAC. Then I set my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this has been one of my favorite things to do lately. I just go in after doing all of my bronzing, contouring, and blush, and it just makes everything look so much more seamless. Then I highlighted with my Matte Radiance Baked Powder by Laura Mercier. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it very generously all over my face, as you can see. To intensify my inner corner highlight a little bit more, I used my Real Techniques accent brush with the same shimmer that I used before. I used my Givenchy clear brow gel to set my eyebrows, and this stuff is amazing. Then I went in with a little bit of chapstick, and I should have probably done this in the beginning of the video because my lips were extremely dry. And I used a Chanel number 57 lip liner, and you do not have to use a Chanel lip liner. I just couldn't find my other red lip liners. And I used the Sephora number 1 liquid lipstick, and I absolutely love this color. It's such a fire truck true red. Now for more highlights, I went in with my Film Star Bronze and Glow, the highlighting side, because I thought that the highlight that I used was a little bit too cool toned. I wanted something more gold and warmer. Now I just went into my Naked Basics palette, and I used the shade Crave, which is my favorite eyeshadow for these faux wings, and I used the same technique that I used before. I just thought that I needed to deepen the wing a little more. I'm topping everything off with my NYX Dewy Finishing Spray. For mascara, I use the Tarte Tarteist mascara for my upper lashes and the Clinique Lash Power Mascara for my lower lashes. And that's everything for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.